There has been so many things to go over in the world of Marvel Rivals. I've got 2 videos coming out today and I've had to bump an idea to tomorrow talking about duelist based heroes. In this video we're going to go over exclusive skins, we're going to go over Black Widow abilities and a response from Netease. There should be some time codes or stamps you can go to check out those particular stories. And if you could do me a massive favor just by hitting the subscribe button with post notifications on all, just help out support the channel and leave a comment. Thanks for all the support and as well the ideas, improvements, because in the future I plan to do a lot more and improve the way that you see these videos. We start the video off with PS5 exclusives. You can see on screen this is the PS5 exclusive skin. It's still undetermined if this is the Scarlet Spider skin, which looks very different to the previous design. Curious, this is how the PS5 exclusive before looked like. So there is a big difference in the color palette. It's not the end of the world. I'm sure some people would like it, some people may not like it. It's just interesting to note that they have actually changed it from how it was going to be to this one on screen. And sticking with PlayStation exclusives, if you have the PS Plus, you'll get an opportunity to get this Venom skin, or the Venom skin, the one for Penny Parker, which looks really cool. This is one we talked about a long time ago. You'll also get some parts of the currency, which you can see in the bottom right hand corner. You'll also get things like sprays and nameplates and the usual type of extra cosmetics, but it's just good to see there's something exclusive. Whether or not we're going to see something for Xbox, it's hard to know at this moment in time. There may be something in the next 24 hours, so let's see what happens and what drops. There was also a bit of confusion, and might still be a bit of confusion, around 4K at 1440p, 1440p, 60 frames per second, and being stable with 120 frames per second for PS5 Pro players. This is something which you can see on screen. This is the statement from the actual PlayStation article, which I'll link to in the description. However, Marvel Rivals and Netease have said this may not actually be possible. In this image here, it's given the implication that that's not possible in response to this message right here, asking about 120 Hz for the base PS5. I think this is Danny says that not sure, we'll have to check with the dev team where we net it out on 1080p. So it's not 100% kind of confirmed, but it is, but it isn't. I'm a little ways away from upgrading my PC, but I definitely know that I'd like to enjoy the game in its most highest quality, which I'm just not getting at the moment, but the game still runs fine, so that's fantastic. But if Marvel Rivals and Netease are putting out a statement they can do something and it may not be 100% possible, we'll have to see. This was done by Stephen Wu, from what I gather, who is a main producer in Marvel Rivals and Netease. So it looks like it is possible. Maybe they just need to 100% clarify the situation. But if they put it out in an article, you kind of think, well, that should be possible, shouldn't it? First of all, we're going to turn our attention to Black Widow for his skin, and then we're going to look at her abilities and some gameplay. First of all, you can see this is inspired, the white suit's inspired by Black Widow, of course, the MCU film. For me, this is more inspired off the Deadly Origins. It's not completely, it is exactly the Black Widow, the outfit from the actual movie, which that one works because it's more tactical. This one is from the actual Deadly Origins comic book image right on screen right now. This is yeah, just brilliant. I'd love to see this version, but I don't know if that is more kind of down the line than the tactical version, which works better for the art style and delivery that Netease and Marvel Rivals does. So on screen right now, we're going to be playing some Black Widow gameplay and talking a little bit about the abilities. She is incredible. She looks incredible. She performs incredibly. She's got amazing speed. That sniper ability is just going to be absolutely incredible. The first person shooter dream, just like Punisher, and she has more opportunity to aim down sights than Punisher. You can see her jumping there and going down aim down sights, which is just amazing. She can switch between batons and a rifle, and she can hip fire, which again is nice. I'm sure a lot of people that are first person shooter fans are going to absolutely adore this character, and I can't wait as a first person shooter background person. Like, I cannot wait to play this particular character. The ideal combo might be to E to hit back, then E to grapple to grab the enemy, and then melee with batons, which you can switch to. Or E hit, then rifle fire, then E to grapple, then melee. That could be a cool combination, and we have to see how she'll function later on in the week when we get to play the game. The ultimate has an effect, an AoE multi-damaging effect, which you can see on screen right now, which can be very effective and very helpful for your team if they're making that ideal push or they're being surrounded. And the best and ideal playstyle might be to keep yourself high, as you can see in the video, camping long-range shooting locations. She also gives the impression she can one-tap enemies, but this has been kind of debunked by the developer, so let's go over what Netease said in response to this, because, you know, we've got to get the facts on the matter, but we've seen what we've seen on screen, and she's one-tapping. So the community manager said, not quite when it comes to one-shots. I would say she's quite balanced, and it's actually much harder to play sniper in Marvels. There's a lot of movement. Oh, wow. Okay. We'll have to see. I don't know if I believe that. I've seen some stuff in that particular footage that gives me a different vibe to it. Friday can't come soon enough to get an idea if that is the case. I know a lot of us are very excited to play this character, and as well, I'm looking forward to the release and information around Wolverine. Hopefully today, maybe tomorrow. And finally, we're going to conclude on Battle Pass coverage. Initially, you can see on screen the Battle Pass, which you can see top right hand corner. It says Chronovium, but below that it says page 1 of 7, meaning that the Battle Pass will likely have those 7 pages, assumingly. There's also an extent of the currency, which is in the bottom left-hand corner, which looks like kind of a unit. But of course, there's also the what seems to be Battle Pass currency as well, or a currency in general. I think it's just a generic kind of currency to buy things like the Punisher skin, which is visible as well. There's a few other bits of info which we're just going to go over as well, courtesy of Miller Ross, who notices the Battle Pass currency is with a purple icon, seems to be used to unlock items. Presumably, this can either be earned through missions or purchase for those who want to skip ahead. The PS Plus pack announced earlier today contains some of the currency. We saw that earlier on in the video. We can see that the Battle Pass is 7 pages. We can also see that nameplate currency and 2 items which I assume are emotes are for Black Panther Imperial Protocol skins MVP animations, since it matches the pose in the promotional image. And Magic's MVP animation from Necros stream also ended in its promotional image. Are all 200 each, with while the Punisher skin is 400, whichever items are obscured by his camera, etc, etc. But there's still unanswered questions. What is the Nexus button on the top right? Yes, do need to find out that. What does upgrading the Battle Pass entail? How much currency is the Battle Pass? How much does it cost? Will that Punisher skin have its own custom MVP animation? Yeah, there's still lots of questions unanswered, but very exciting times ahead for the future. And that's going to conclude the video. Make sure to support the channel. I will be looking to improve things when it comes to the new year, but we're going for a very busy time at the moment, and I'm still trying to balance in how I work on a daily basis, but also cover things, because everything goes live early in the AM here in the UK, so I'm trying to cover as much as possible. But of course, if you support the channel, I'm able to extend what I cover, and I'd love to do that. And thank you very much for the support up to now and ongoing. So please hit the subscribe button, post notifications on all, and I'll see you all in the next video talking about and breaking down the live stream with lots and lots of details and footage, courtesy of course of Necros' fantastic stream. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.